Good day, everybody. Ryan Picorni here. Today, I was just wanting to share with you a little bit from my heart, something that I've had on my mind, and something that is just comes from deep down inside. You see, each and every one of us has to have something that comes from deep within us, something that motivates us, something that inspires us, something that propels us to push beyond the obstacles in our life, the thing that just gives us that extra oomph, that desire, that want to in your life. So today's video, I'm just showing some pictures and clips of my why. You see, a couple years ago, I was involved in a direct sales business, network marketing type business, and I had listened to an audio cassette, and the title of this was "The Why Before the How." You know, sometimes we get all caught up in the how. How am I going to do something? How am I going to get my business up and running? How am I going to get this thing started? You know, how am I going to do it? And we do a lot of research, and we ask a lot of questions trying to figure out how we're going to do it. But the truth of the matter is, what we have to settle first, the very first and most important thing that we have to do, is we have to establish our why. What is my motivation? What is my inspiration? Why am I even doing this? Why am I trying to do this ministry? Why am I trying to do this job? Why am I trying to build this business? Because if you don't have that settled, then when the going gets rough, when you hit an obstacle, and you're going to hit it, you're going to have to go back to your why. And if your why is not strong enough, you will stumble and fall. You will give up on that dream. You will give up on that career. You will give up on that business because your why isn't strong enough. So before you go any further in your business, I want you to take down some notes, to write some things down, some things that, why am I doing this? What is my goals and aspirations? You know, what is my why? You know, for me, you're seeing my why right now. You're seeing my wife and my children. You're seeing some of the things that we did over the last year or so, and the things that we got to enjoy and experience. I think there's a picture of a ministry session in there as well. This is my why. Why am I building my business? Why am I talking to you today? You know, why? Because when you see your family, when you see the things that inspire you, then you know why you have to push past that obstacle. You know why you've got to do it. It doesn't matter how hard it is when you look at your why. Because of my kids, because of my wife, because of the dreams that God has given me, I know and understand that I have to keep pressing. I have to keep persevering. So when I hit that obstacle, and sometimes I get scared, and sometimes I get frightened, and sometimes I just throw up my hands and I don't know what to do, I go back, I take a deep breath, and I maybe pull out some of these pictures or videos, or I pull out some scripture, or I pull out something that inspired me, something that makes me sit back and realize, you know what? This business is worth it. This aspiration is worth it. Why? Because of my kids right here. Because of my wife, my family, the dreams and the goals that we have, the things that we want to do, the places we want to go, the wonderful experiences that we want to have. That's my why. I want to be involved in ministry. I want to be involved in helping other people. I want to go to other countries and help other people in other countries in crusades and just help them in different areas and aspects of their life. And I want to be able to take my family and our family to grow together and to be able to do these things and to share these things with one another, and also teach others how to do that as well. And that's part of my inspiration for these videos. That's part of my inspiration for the things that I'm doing. So I encourage you today to sit down, to write out your why, to write out why you are getting involved in this aspect of your life, whether it's career, ministry, business, whatever it might be. Find out what your why is. And then the next video, I'm going to talk about your vision, the vision that you have to have. So I encourage you to click on, in the description, you click on the link. You can see a little bit about what I'm doing business-wise and career-wise, and the team that we're on, and how we can help you fulfill your dreams and even help establish your why and your mindset. Hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye.